Run, river, run, run through the hills. Run, river, run to the sea. Run, river, run to your place beneath the sun. Run, river, run over me.
Hi, this is Jan Lewis. Welcome to be my guest. Today we have Anna Connors with us and Gypsy Phillips, and they are in what's called the Silver Moon Gypsies, and it's based in Westboro, Mass. Welcome, ladies. How many years were you on before? How many years ago? The chair system was different. Before COVID, which was 2020 COVID?
Yeah, 2020. So,
Maybe
I don't
20.
know. It had to be
At least 5 years.
2019,
Yeah.
maybe 2018, something like that. We
Sounds
had to
about
change the
right.
studio around. Obviously, the guests couldn't sit right beside me anymore. So anyway, ladies, the Silver Moon Gypsies, was one of you the one who founded this?
I did.
You did. When did you found it?
Well, as a troupe, we've been dancing 13 years. I have been teaching over 50 years.
Belly dancing.
Yes. But as a troupe, we formed that troupe, the Silver Moon Gypsy Dance Troupe, 13 years ago.
13. What made you want to do that?
The love of dance.
The love of dancing.
Yeah.
No wonder they have such beautiful figures. I'm thinking, you guys, you must like whittle the middle like beautifully, right? Isn't it a good way to keep yourself in a beautiful figure?
absolutely.
We try.
Yeah. Now, how many ladies are in the group?
5.
There are 5.
Mm-hmm.
Were there more before, or are there more now?
No. The Silver Moon Gypsies have always been 5.
Almost been 5. Is there room for more?
No.
I had to look over.
No. You don't want anybody
Not unless one kicks off.
Oh God! No! Oh God! No.
No, I think we like just what we have. A lot of people have said, "Well, we'd like to be a Silver Moon Gypsy." And I was like, "Well, we've been a dance troupe for this long, and we like to keep it this way."
Anna, where did you meet Gypsy?
Well, that's a funny story.
Tell
All
us.
right.
Speak up a little louder.
Even now, I love thrift shopping.
Oh,
I
God.
love to
I found a
go
new
thrift
buddy.
shopping, finding the bargain. Well, anyway, the thrift shop I frequented, everybody really knows me in there, and I was diagnosed with MS. So the ladies down there, being as sweet as they are, said, "Anna, how are you doing? How's everything going with you as far as your MS?"
Yeah.
I said, "I'm doing great. I'm doing the best I can do. I go to the Y, I work out, I go horseback
You
riding."
look fine.
Well, thank you. Well, that's the one thing with MS, you
Yeah.
always look fine,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's another story. But anyway, so there I am waiting in line, and we're talking amongst ourselves, and I'm waiting in line, there's people behind me, and this one happens to be a few ladies back, and she said, "Hey, if you want to exercise, what do you think about coming to my belly dancing class over at the Shrewsbury Senior Center?" I said, "You have to be kidding, belly dancing." She said, "It's on Tuesday, and it's $3 for the class." I said, $3, and this is a standing joke. I can't buy a coffee for $3. I said, "You know what? What do I have to lose? $3.
Yeah.
So I went, and I've never stopped since then. I've had so much fun that this has become my life, basically. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's keeping me going. Plus, I get to hang out with these wonderful ladies,
Yeah.
especially Gypsy. So how could you beat it? I mean, it's fun, and you keep in shape, and you get to go to all these places and dance and have fun.
What thrift? I love thrift shops. Oh my God, I'm addicted. Which one were you at?
This was
It's no longer.
no longer
No longer?
St. Anne's in Shrewsbury.
At the church?
Yes. It was great.
Down on Route 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did
White City.
Why did they stop?
They were getting a lot of Wayfair things.
Mm-hmm.
And
It
so
changed. It changed.
Too
They-
high priced? No.
Different stuff.
Yeah, it just
Different
got
stuff.
different.
You got to be
Got
careful.
different.
As soon as I see that sign consignment, I'm going on the other way.
Yeah.
We've got one not far from here, not in Upton, but I mean, if I can go, we call it Sally's Boutique, the Salvation Army thrift shops. Fantastic. Woonsocket, Webster's the best, I think. Then, of course, Worcester's terrific. I go there too. And their prices are all terrific. And you could go and get something new that you would probably spend $30 at one of our retail stores.
Oh, absolutely.
And get it for $4 or $5, and it's sometimes they're brand new with the tags.
Absolutely.
I said to my friend, "Well, where do you get your clothes?" I'm like, I said, it's like one of the best kept secrets. You see women in there from all financial aspects. And it's fun. It's just plain fun. And you've got to be a huntress, right, girls? You've got to be patient.
It's the thrill of the hunt.
I don't have any friends who keep up with me for 3 hours. They come up to me like after half an hour, I'm done. I'm like, well, there's a chair right over here.
Stay in a store like that for 3 hours? Oh my God!
Oh, yeah.
I would be one saying, "Are you done?"
I go through, and then next step is I pile it up on the thing. Then I'll go to a mirror and make sure that what I picked up is going to at least color-wise look good. All right, next step would be trying it on, and then by that time I might buy 3-4 items.
Oh God!
That's it. Well, you guys got a lot more?
Oh no!
Oh no!
We make
select.
Yeah, very selective.
Select. Well, we do a lot of.
My store of choice is Savers, so I go in there, and then a lot of times we get things that we can rip apart and make part of our costumes.
Very good. You do. Now tell me about the costumes. Do you do them yourselves?
A lot of stuff we do ourselves, but those big skirts that we wear, they're 35-yard skirts or 25-yard, depending.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to make those. You'd be at your sewing machine just, it's too much. So we buy those online.
Mm-hmm.
And other things, we make our hip scarves, or we make our bras or whatever.
Did you ever study the Romani background? The Gypsy Romani?
I did a long time ago.
You didn't? You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's kind of fascinating to me. Actually, they come from various places all over Europe.
Yeah.
Places I wouldn't even have thought. Ireland, things like that.
out.
That's awesome. And I don't know where they are here. I think they're more scattered here in the U.S.
Yeah.
Which is great. I'd love to learn. I love customs, and I would love to learn more about it. But did belly dancing, was that a gypsy thing, basically?
No, I don't
Not
think so.
really.
No.
No.
It's more the Middle East.
Middle Eastern.
Yeah, more Middle Eastern, and more folk. So it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So but I'd say more Middle Eastern, if anything.
Now, when we dance, we don't do cabaret style. That's very glitzy and very more skimpier.
Yeah.
So we wear more full skirts and what they call choli tops.
With the big, beautiful sleeves?
No, not necessarily.
Well, we have something like that, but no, it's
and then we have
more
the bras
streamlined.
underneath, or we'll sometimes wear just like a little blouse, like off-the-shoulder blouse.
That's
or
what,
something.
Yeah, that's
Some
what you're
more
thinking of.
gypsy style.
Oh, that sounds absolutely beautiful.
Oh,
Now,
it's so much fun.
when you first learned, how do you get your hips, your belly, your abdomen to be that flexible? I mean, without killing yourself and ending up in physical therapy.
When you're doing any hip movements, you really have to have your knees softened, so they're not bent, deeply, but just softened. So that
your knees softened?
Yeah, just kind of.
They're
like
not
a little
stiff.
Bit. Yeah.
Just a little soft bend in them.
Later, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm thinking of like the stomach, and those of us with sensitive tummies, I may end up with cramps if I start. Do you hold your belly in, or just pull in your back?
We're hoping that they.
What do you do? I can't get a picture.
When we have our pictures taken, we go, hurry up, I can't suck
Oh,
this.
can't suck it in anymore.
I hate to do that. I really do. I was in physical therapy, and one physical therapist, for your back therapy, they say, well, bring in your butt, okay? And then another one said, no, come from the front. From the time of the front, I was like in agony the next day, like the cramps. I'm like, what is she doing to me?
Those are like pelvic tilts.
Pelvic
That's
That
what
can
you're
hurt
doing
some
there. And
girls.
we do some of that as well.
Yeah.
There's pelvic tilting. So you're talking more about the motion that goes on in the midsection.
Oh, God,
and
yeah.
we do some of that as well. So, yeah, but there's a lot more
We
than
use the
that.
pelvic tilt when we want to isolate the top from the bottom,
Okay.
so that if you're holding your bottom under
Yeah.
and tight, and then you can move your upper part of your body.
I'm thinking, will I be able to eat the next day? Well,
Oh, don't worry about it. We have no
with-
problem.
yeah,
We're talking with Anna Connors and
That
Gypsy
doesn't-
Phillips, and they are from the Silver Moon Gypsies, which is based out in Westboro. And how can they get in touch with you?
Well, we do have a website, and that website is all one word or all strung together, Silver Moon Gypsies, and Gypsies has an IES at the end, .weebly, WEEBLY.com. You can get in touch with us there. You can see our website oodles of information, beautiful pictures. You can even see some videos on there. So there's a lot there. So that's silvermoongypsies.weebly.com.
Now, you appear different places. But, okay, so your group is full. But where have you been appearing and where are you going to appear?
Oh my.
Well, what's next is the luau.
We have we even have something before that. But yes, we're doing a luau party in Draycote coming up real soon. But we've been all over from anywhere from Shrewsbury to Rhode Island to New Hampshire, close to Boston.
How do they hear about you, though? I mean,
Our website. A lot of people find
and
us.
a lot of people
Word
from
of mouth.
other places that have had us. Apparently, everyone talks and they.
do they pay you or you just go?
No, we get paid.
We get paid. Yes,
This is-
absolutely.
What about your husbands? What did they think when you got into this? They liked it.
You know what?
I don't have one.
Oh, okay. All right.
My husband loves it.
He does.
I mean, he's great. In fact, I call him my belly dancer roadie. So he helps me out. Like if I need costuming help, he's right there. He's very good at that. Takes my suitcase out to the car because, of course, we do costume changes when we perform. So it's a whole show. We do a full hour show. So it's very complex. So it's not this 15-minute thing and off we go.
You're dancing
It's
for a whole hour?
full hour show, and we sometimes we go over that hour, as you know.
We
so
always go.
You're in great shape, ladies.
We always
have
go
fun.
over. We dance for a half an hour as a troupe, and then when they all go to change into their solo costumes, so that there's no dead spot, I give the residents a little lesson. It's always arm movements.
Yeah.
And you see the staff in the background doing, things with their arms.
fun.
So then when the first person that comes in, is usually Norma, comes in, then I go to change for my solo. And then so that everybody does a solo, and then at the end we do one fast number all together, and we invite the staff to join us, and they'll come in the back, and we kind of say, turn now, and just...
Do you have children?
I do.
What do they think of Mom?
Oh, well, my daughter is very conservative, so she's like, "Oh, Mom, really?"
Belly
she
dancing, Mom, you
yeah,
can't do
it's like no, but she does like it.
So
But,
you have the
come
one
on.
child, right?
I just have one.
Yeah, how
yes.
old is she now?
She's 26.
So she's a millennial.
Oh, yeah, she
Yeah.
is. So it's like,
Interesting breed.
this is what my mom does. Yeah, very, very interesting.
Very,
yeah.
very interesting. Now, when you go to places, is it more like, I don't know, is it any one particular type of a venue? Or do you just go anywhere, like from senior centers to libraries, anywhere? Where do you go?
Well, pretty much that. Yeah, we do. But mostly like assisted living, independent living, senior centers, nursing homes, libraries.
We've done charity events.
Charities, yeah.
Yeah, so we've done
sounds
a
really-
lot.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of, nonprofits and charities that probably would love to have you come. Who's the scheduler here? How are you finding these people besides them connecting with you?
Both of us.
Yeah,
really.
we're both on the website.
Yeah.
So if they...
So it's just the website that you connect with. Do you ever
Pretty much.
you send emails out about yourselves, this type of thing?
Sometimes we'll call different
Yeah, okay.
places,
Call places.
make
So
some
that's
phone
working.
calls. If we're getting low on dance jobs, we get on the phone and start
Yeah,
saying,
and drum it up.
hey, we haven't been to your place for a long time. Would you like to
Great.
have us back?
But most of the time, they're calling us.
Yeah.
I mean, we have our dance card we have something every month through December. So
One thing, or how many things do you have usually?
Oh, it depends. Like this month, it was quiet. Now I think we have at least a few dance jobs per week.
Yeah, you get a
So-
tsunami all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we had Nurses Week, or actually it was Nursing Home Week last month, and I forget how many jobs.
We had three.
at
Every
least-
other day, Monday, Wednesday,
Yeah,
and Friday.
we had dance jobs.
job, yeah.
So
Do you ever have like a workshop people can participate in? Maybe, I don't know, the Shrewsbury set, whatever. You show them what you do and,
I have offered that.
yeah.
I have offered that to some places. I say, if you want, I'd be glad to come in free of charge and give like a demonstration workshop to see if we can promote some interest in having classes there.
I think it's a great idea. And not just for...
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Do you attract mainly senior ladies? Or no?
Yes. Yes, but I also teach at Assabet where the people are younger.
Oh, the
Assabet.
teenagers at Assabet? Or?
Assabet evening classes.
Okay.
So they usually range in ages of late 20s to 50s.
Oh, okay.
Usually.
Yeah.
Now you have Michael. He's 60. He's going
Michael's
to be
turning
60.
Is that guy doing this?
Yes.
Yeah, he's been with me for years. He started out when he was in his 40s, mid-40s, I think. And he's turning 60 now.
But what brought him...
But,
Huh?
would you just say?
What brought him into this? I mean, what got his interest in
It's really funny. It's really funny. I was teaching at Assabet School, Assabet Regional, and I had a class of about 60 people. And I was saying to everybody, I'd go around and go, every other person step back. Every other person step back. And I got to him, and there was this guy in the class, and I said, oh, I think you want the other room. It's they're having line dancing. He goes, isn't this the belly dance class? And I said, yes. And he goes, no, this is where I wanted to be.
He stayed? Is
Yeah,
he good at it? Or-
Yeah.
Very
yeah,
good.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good.
Can men move their pelvis?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
absolutely.
Oh, Elvis Presley used to do stuff
Hello,
like that.
yeah.
That was before my... But
Oh.
I remember watching him when I was a little kid or something. He did he was called Pelvis Pretzel. So if he could do it...
Oh, yeah. I mean, if
Absolutely.
you've ever watched Latin men, they can move their hips.
But
And
does he
they're not-
wear a skirt?
No,
How does he dress?
he wears pants, and he has a hip scarf with coins on
Does he
it.
have like a sword in his
No,
He's done things with that. Like he
He
does a
has-
stick dance or the staff
They
dance.
call it a tatib,
Yeah.
which is a men's stick dance
Yeah.
from the Middle East countries.
Yeah.
So he does that, and he has the typical costume where he's got the headdress
Yeah.
and the long, I don't know what they
They're
call
kind of
it.
balloony
robe thing.
pants, kind of.
Um,
Balloony.
Well, you're thinking of the harem pants,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a little bit different for the guys. It's more of just a
Yeah.
a flowy kind of pant.
But if people go on YouTube and they type in male belly dancers, there are a ton of them, and they are
Amazing.
I've never heard of it.
very good.
You have to
Very
check
good.
it out.
So he's one of your 5 in the group?
No,
No, he
He's-
just comes?
he just comes to classes.
And he's okay to do that. You're
Oh, yeah.
okay. Now you have 5 ladies in your group. You were the founder, or you were the founder.
Yeah.
Gypsy.
Okay, and then you two got together. Did you already have other members when you two got together?
Everybody was taking, Norma, Alida, her, and Elaine were all taking at the Shrewsbury Senior Center.
Yeah.
And that's where we had a chance. I think our first dance job was at the Shrewsbury Library, right?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Yes.
And we danced there, and then we
You've got to go
It
up
took
here.
off.
had
Go up here to the brand new building we told the new Upton Community Center. Beautifully huge. If you just go up 140, if you just go past here a little bit, the other way, and it's right up here on the right. Huge building, and they have a new senior center in there with a
I have to
huge
see
I'll
that.
just check
activity.
that out.
You've got to do it. A huge activity room. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh yeah. That's you've got to have a ton of room to do that in. It's a
Great.
beautiful place. It was just
I'll check it
finished
out.
not
Yeah.
long ago. Now again, we're talking with Anna Connors and Gypsy Phillips, and they are in the Silver Moon Gypsies. And again, how can they reach you?
Like I said, the website, which is Silver Moon Gypsies, Gypsies is IES, .weebly, WEEBLY.com.
Where are
Just
you going to be
reach us
appearing
there.
next? What's coming up? People can come watch.
Well, a lot of times if it's a assisted living, it's usually not something people could just drop by, especially, well, now with COVID, but hopefully we're past that COVID
yeah.
thing.
Hope so.
But we have Drake-it, and I'm trying to think where we're dancing the day prior.
Maplewood.
Maplewood, and that one is in Weston. So that's what I'm saying. We go
that's
all
a
over.
Retirement.
Yeah,
home.
that's a retirement. Yeah, that's a
I
retirement
just
place.
spoke at. I think you'd look. Well, you're in Westboro Willows.
Oh, we go there.
We
yes, we've
haven't
been there
been to the
several
Willows, and they need to call us.
times. There you go. So if you're watching,
I had
They
no
need to
problem.
call us.
You bet. You know the room. They have a stage, big place. I gave a presentation on a ghostwriter for
That's-
people. For,
oh, that's Worcester.
That's where. Oh, But
Willows.
Westboro has a stage too, because that's
Oh,
where
okay.
Elaine found us.
I'm a ghostwriter for memoirs, for people who want to write memoirs.
Yeah.
And I spoke there. And she lives in Upton. She's a terrific activities director. Her last name, forgive me, Hillinger? Or, anyway, who did you connect with there? Because I have no problem.
I don't know if I was teaching there or
Oh, it's beautiful.
but that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Don't give up. I will try and send you her full name and the email and everything. No, don't give up. And you can say Jan Lewis recommended I give it to you guys because it's a perfect. You've seen the room, right? Big. It's all like an auditorium.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
you'd love
beautiful.
it.
This is the one in Westboro?
Yeah.
At the
Willows
Willows.
for assisted living, not the people who are in the nursing facility.
No.
But they walk
regular,
in. They
yeah,
have a
it's
beauty
been a
parlor,
while.
Massage,
Yeah.
a library.
Yeah, they have everything.
We've been to some that have like the
Oh, my
bar
goodness.
set up and
A wine cellar.
Yeah.
I mean,
Some out towards
amazing.
Boston.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you're going to pay for that too.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Is that these people buy those or they rent those apartments?
I don't
That's
know.
a great question.
Because
I don't know.
It must be some sort of HOA. Something's going on because
Yeah,
they
I
can't
believe
keep
you're
that
right.
up.
Oh, they're
Have you
expensive.
seen condos lately? Oh, sure,
yeah.
you might be able to sell your house and sure afford a condo. When you get there, you need to get a roommate. $600, $700, $800 a month? I don't think so.
Yeah.
And it makes me wonder because they're usually huge. You've probably got more than enough money. What are you doing? I'd love to check the books.
Yeah.
If I were in a condo, I would be on that committee, and I would say, I want to know where this is all going because, I mean, lawn help. Who knows? But it is
Yeah,
perplexing
it's
to many
really a
of us.
Mm.
Many, and yeah.
There was one that we saw. We danced at in Dedham, I think it was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The one that
they
had the movie theater
The
and all?
movie theater.
Oh, my
Yeah, the
goodness.
movie
Don't eat that
theater, the
stuff.
bar.
Everything. It was
the-
amazing.
Well, what's Sun City West? That's supposed to be beautiful out in Arizona. Paul's brothers out there.
Yeah.
They probably have all kinds of things, golf, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, there's everything. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
inclusive. It's
Yeah.
like being at a resort. That's what they try to make it like. It's like resort living.
I don't think I would need resort living. And you got a pool, great. You got, I know where libraries are. I don't have a problem. Oh no.
As long as there's a thrift store nearby.
We're okay.
So what stores have you been to?
Stores.
I'm Savers. I'm with...
Savers.
Are you talking about the one in
Marlboro.
Worcester?
No.
I don't got no one.
Where are
No,
you talking?
Marlboro.
Marlboro.
Oh, yeah.
Because the one in Worcester, I was so disappointed. I went to that one.
No, I don't go to
Yeah.
that one.
And they don't have checkout. I mean, you have to go through that little thing on your own. I said,
Well,
what are
that's
you
the same
doing?
in Marlboro
They have
now.
that too.
Since COVID, because nobody wants to work anymore.
But in Sally's and the other ones I go to, oh yes, they have lots of workers.
Yeah.
What's the diff? I don't know. I didn't appreciate it. I thought at least you could give these people a job. There are plenty of workers over there at Savers and Worcester.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's
I
true.
don't know why they're doing it, but because they do have people standing by that if you're having a hard time,
Yeah, they help you.
they come and help you. Well,
Right
why,
here.
why don't you just stand there and
You go
check
to
me out?
Walmart, but it's very interesting. You go to Walmart, and they try to encourage people to do that because they try to limit the amount. We got them the checkout. Most people are in line at the checkout. They are not going to go over there and do that. This one person said, "I don't work for Walmart, and I'm not going to take a job away from somebody."
That's true.
More people are in line, all ages, that go to that.
I do use the self checkout, and when I go to Walmart, if
You
I
like
only.
it?
Well, now that I know how to do it,
Yeah.
yeah. But, the first time I'm going, can somebody help me?
Yeah, I mean, and then if you go to a library now, some of the libraries have this thing where you could just like check it. That's easy. You just slide the book, you bring it back in. That's cool. But to check out now I've been shown 2 or 3 times. I mean, you got it. I'm like, can't you just do this? It's tough to get used to. It really is.
I just heard on the news this morning that they're in, I don't know where it was, but Walgreens has 2 aisles you can go down to buy things. Otherwise, and a lot of the stuff is still behind
Oh,
glass
yeah.
because of theft.
Oh, that's
There's
true.
so much
yeah.
theft going on. So if you want something now, they have to go out in the back to get it.
Not the one. I go to the one in Milford. There's no screening.
I don't know where this is. This could
Yeah.
be in another state.
Yeah.
But like I
Some
say,
post offices still have that silly thing up in front
Yeah.
of you. I bumped into that more trying to hand the money. I'm like, trying to put it in, like, it's crazy. Now, one town nearby, they did a beautiful job. They got rid of it. Our town, I went and I said, when are you going to get rid of this? Well, it'd be a real problem. We got to take it out this way. And I'm thinking, don't give me that. They just did it over in Whitensville for like basically nothing.
What gets me is people that are still wearing masks alone in their cars,
I know,
or riding their bikes,
I
or
know.
walking down the street alone.
I have a friend.
I don't know
And
what they're
she
afraid
does,
of.
if we go out to eat, she would have it on.
But then you take it off.
Of course. Then she puts it back on. I'm like, I said
What's
to you the
the
other day, I
point?
took her to the thrift shop, and she's in West Brookfield, and she's a sweetheart. And I said, she came out of the car, and I said, you got your mask on. And she said, well, you can't be too careful.
Oh, my.
She's like, she's only like my age. I'm thinking, what the heck is... Whatever, you don't argue. Don't...
No, you just
No.
let them be
Let them go.
themselves.
Yeah,
That's all.
that's it.
That's
and
what I
Can
do.
people, if they want you to come, you'll travel all over New England to do the belly dancing, right?
Within reason.
Within reason. Who drives? And you have
Within
separate
reason,
cars?
if they want to pay us to go further, yes.
Look, she's got do you have a van, or what do you do?
Usually my car, I have a SUV. I call it the Gypsy Caravan.
So you could all fit in there.
We can all fit in there. Yeah, so it's nice we all pull up in the same car, typically, unless somebody is closer to a venue.
Are you all in the same generation, just generally?
No, I'm going to be 85 in October.
I know.
So she's
What?
she's the
Yeah.
baby.
Yes.
You're beautiful. Oh my God, what a powerful...
And I'm 69. So, yeah.
And then the oldest one is 90.
90.
what?
Norma is 90.
And Norma has a
She's
story.
gorgeous.
Norma has a story. 3 years ago, she said she broke a bone in her leg. The following year, she was on her treadmill, and she fell off of it somehow. I don't know if you know how exactly, but she
It
fell
misfired.
off, and she landed on the cement floor, I guess, in her basement, and broke both
arms.
Last February, not this past February, she slipped on the ice or a hole in the road or something. It was in February.
She's out for a walk.
Broke vertebrae in her neck. It was in one of these
She
braces.
was a dog collar, right?
Yeah.
It was a funny looking thing.
It was. Yeah, it was
for
terrible.
6 or 8 months she was in that thing.
And she's back dancing again.
And the doctor asked her, did she have any goals once she got
Yes.
out of this? And she said, yes, I want to get back into belly dancing.
So the staff went, she's got to be cuckoo. Who
No.
dances at 90? And she showed them she's back dancing at 90 years old. So there you
And
go.
she hasn't fallen when she's dancing.
Oh, gosh.
No.
Oh, no. No.
I think we got to go. But well, we should have you girls back again. This has been great.
Thank you.
Anna Connors and Gypsy Phillips, the Silver Moon Gypsies, and you'll go just about anywhere in New England, I think.
Pretty much, within
Thank you.
reason.
This has been a blast.
This is so
Thank
much
you.
fun. We'll
Thank
see you next
so
time
much,
and be
Jen.
my guest.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Riding on a shooting star, heading out toward a dream. Tomorrow's even closer than it seems.